Deaths have benefits. They can fertilize the ground. Communism is not love. Communism is a hammer which we use to crush the enemy. Everything under heaven is in utter chaos. The situation is excellent. The weeds of socialism are better than the crops of capitalism. Firstly, do not fear hardship, and secondly, do not fear death. The people, and the people alone, are the motive force in the making of world history. Political power grows out of the barrel of a gun. The first law of war is to preserve ourselves and destroy the enemy. Morality begins at the point of a gun. All political power comes from the barrel of a gun. The Communist Party must command all the guns. That way, no guns can ever be used to command the party. When there is not enough to eat, people starve to death. It is better to let half of the people die so that the other half can eat their fill. People who try to commit suicide, don't attempt to save them. China is such a populous nation, it is not as if we cannot do without a few people. Kindness in words creates confidence. Kindness in thinking creates profoundness. Kindness in giving creates love. When the enemy advances, withdraw. When he stops, harass. When he tires, strike. When he retreats, pursue. Many who have read Marxist books have become renegades from the revolution, whereas illiterate workers often grasp Marxism very well. Power comes from the muzzle of a gun. Those that have the guns have the power. Those that have the power dictate what type of government there shall be. Look at World War II, at Hitler's cruelty. The more cruelty, the more enthusiasm for revolution. We are indebted to Marx, Engels, Lenin and Stalin for giving us a weapon. The weapon is not a machine gun, but Marxism-Leninism. War can only be abolished through war, and in order to get rid of the gun it is necessary to take up the gun. There may be thousands of principles of Marxism, but in the final analysis they can be summed up in one sentence: rebellion is justified. Communism has nothing to do with love. Communism is an excellent hammer which we use to destroy our enemy. Don't make a fuss about a world war. At most, people die. Half the population wiped out. This happened quite a few times in Chinese history. It's best if half the population is left, next best 1/3. People say that poverty is bad, but in fact poverty is good. The poorer people are, the more revolutionary they are. It is dreadful to imagine a time when everyone will be rich. From a surplus of calories people will have 2 heads and 4 legs. A revolution is not a dinner party, or writing an essay, or painting a picture, or doing embroidery. It cannot be so refined, so leisurely and gentle, so temperate, kind, courteous, restrained and magnanimous. A revolution is an insurrection, an act of violence by which one class overthrows another.